We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him.
Welcome back, everybody.
If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit.
Week 9. I am starting Scruggs today at the Sam over Shelby. Giving him another shot. See how he kind of fits in my defense or whatever. See if he levels up at all.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25.
I think that's the only change I made.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years.
I know Andrews is hurting a little bit.
In the National Football League.
I think I may have started Hughes over Andrews today as well.
No interceptions thrown by
I'll know when I get on offense.
But he only threw one touchdown pass.
I think I did.
And you know he wants that to
Excuse me if I'm.
might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
His first look is incomplete.
Good job.
You look at this Carolina defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
Get set. Hey, team!
Play action. Now Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets us up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Play little man here.
Purdy now to throw.
Oh yeah.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a big sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd.
Yeah. Blitz an extra guy in that one. So I think that helped out with the
what tremendous momentum
the pressure
for them to start this game.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken inside his own 40. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
All right, so.
And leading them out there, their 6'5 quarterback.
Yep, I got Andrew starting. I thought I benched him today for Hughes.
And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short.
He's not super banged up or anything. I think he's got like moderate
to this
or
point in
mild.
the year. And with the end of the season not too far away,
see how the game goes.
He's got his guys playing at a very high level.
We'll see how the game goes.
Brick is rolled down to a 42-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's got it to about the 40. And look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
Okay. And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Something better than nothing.
Out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. Knox. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I threw that late. That's my fault.
Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3.
There we go.
And that one one's not going to get there.
Oh, he missed it.
Enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well
Yeah, this kicker's not, my kicker's not very good. I don't need a good kicker, but he is not very good.
Kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And now a throw incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The Panthers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
At the 19-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Knox. That'll be caught by the rookie from Penn State. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they picked up the first down.
And a gain of 3 to the 33. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll look to throw again. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk
I had to turn
about
my mic off. I'm sorry. I'm
win. Sometimes you
having a little bit of
over-game
congestion
plan,
here.
overthink things,
But,
get back to what works.
Now on 4th
Yeah, I
down,
kind of messed up the
punt
route on
team
that.
sending this one away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Niners are going offense. 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
Dude, Becca, they cannot. Whoever is blocking it needs to step their game up. They cannot hold it.
Look at this Carolina defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1. Looking for a big game today.
Steps away to his left. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
18. What's up?
Back to throw, Purdy. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Lewis. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
First down, San Francisco.
Little man coverage.
Here's Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one
guy was
closer to midfield
uncovered
across the 45.
It's a gain of 5.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On first down, they'll go to ground attack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. You mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Outside. 18. What's up?
Purdy looking to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as a tackle.
Oh, this guy, Jesus. Ayuk.
18. Well,
Fuck, you dig him up, bro.
on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
First down.
Get set. 18.
We're scoreless after 1.
Making some plays here or there. We're just
the football here to begin the
we're
second
not finishing
quarter,
drives.
as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
We are bringing the fucking pressure.
Now Purdy. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Purdy bootlegging it.
Bam, done.
Blitz coming and down he goes.
Bam, done. Hey, cool. 2 games in a row, he's got a sack.
8 yards and time on 2nd down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
It's now 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out
Caleb
of it.
Johnson, he should be my running back.
The end zone. That's what he's searching for now.
The Panthers out there
It was him,
ready
the
to
Jonathan
begin
Brooks.
their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you get a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right out and right up the middle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Liking 18. Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Okay. There was a defense that was playing me very similar to
Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second.
Let's stick your ass.
You and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really
want to play like that? I can play like
for
that.
this team.
This offense finding its legs now.
Sorry, I should have let that
First
replay.
and 10. One back in the back.
You done?
He'll get the
Oh, shit.
carry.
I just switched on there.
Panthers are going to have a first and goal. There's some
He's
good
gonna switch
run
on
there.
there.
Gets him down to about the
I got my play.
2-yard line. Knocking
My
on the
unstoppable
door.
play. Well, they do have goal line defense. Let's see. Let's see if this will work against goal line. I don't know if I've tried this too many times.
They'll try to run this one in.
Close.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Brings up 2nd
Let's keep going
and
with that.
goal.
They'll try to run this one in.
Oh, that's not even my starter. It's all right.
Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His
Give
first
Tatum a little,
touchdown on the year.
little action.
And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now for the point after. So he missed his
All right, back on track.
He's got this one.
Back on
as
track.
extends their lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Gets by him at the 25. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Still first down.
Nah.
Purdy.
Yep. Couldn't pick my play. Couldn't pick my play, so they exploited that. That was crappy. All right. So.
Very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what
the
was
one
going
time
on
you don't
there defensively.
Whatever.
How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
He's got Smith here. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
All right.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. The throwing here, Purdy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's a 2nd and 4.
We're going to come in from every fucking angle right now. He's going to be fucked.
Defense shows blitz. Purdy. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
They're getting some momentum, but that's okay. That is okay. We're going to have to. We're going to have to end that shit.
No hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher. Guys try.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers are once again back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
All right. You're going to have to run with your quarterback like that. You're not going to beat me, so I'm not worried about that.
Brown,
you can't pass, you're not going to hang.
Touchdown.
And the third quarter, by the time I've knocked the shit out of you a bunch of times, you're going to stop running. So, not that worried about it.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
You know what? Offensive line right there was the MVP. Absolute MVP right there.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. And he just gets rid of it.
Didn't like that. Did not like that
Nice
at all.
move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Ready.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again.
Dang it. That corner wasn't even covered. That's a terrible play.
But not much else. And now
That's a booty play.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, he was open too.
It's behind him.
Shepard was fucking open too.
Well, how about the
We're in the
coverage we just saw
44.
break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
19 Cardinals. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check go.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Beautiful fucking throw and catch. Let's go. Yeah, you got to hit those little pockets that they let you have. It's kind of crazy. This is one of the whatever defense they're running. It's kind of tough to play against. Like I said, there was another team that was doing the same defense against us.
First down.
Lucky.
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them.
Oh, you know what?
And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Off play action. Knox.
Perfect throw. Oh, you're kidding me. He fucking dropped that.
Incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively.
That's crazy.
And now it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their play.
What are we doing here?
And come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Our guys are dropping every freaking ball.
3-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So
you know
as
what?
they talk it
Let's
over,
get the
we
field goal.
step aside. And this will
Yeah, it's about his distance.
It's right down the middle.
At 51 yards.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's
49
really
yards,
excited
not
about
season
that?
long.
The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has
He's
to
kicked
tell
like
the head
52
coach in
this first.
pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead.
I thought it was going to be the other guy when I selected him.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Yeah, they keep doing
So
that.
let's see about the call. Now those
So whatever
linemen,
play
of
they're
course,
running, they
can't
gotta
be
stop
more than
running
a
that.
yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Purdy.
Again, I thought I was going to slip in.
Getting this one up to about the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Final play of the half. Purdy. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And that is incomplete. So we are deadlocked at the break here.
I'm going to skip through
past
that.
the halfway point of the season, and now
We need to get our offense going on this one.
Game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
We've got to get our offense going on this one.
Ready to get the party started for
Find
the
a little
second half.
consistency.
It was an even first half, all time on the scoreboard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, he'll drop the throw. This is caught by McMillan.
Other defensive players are just, man, they're sticky.
Stop shy of midfield. Now 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48.
Looking to throw. Knox. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
He might be going.
Now inside the 25. And
nice run. Nice catch and run, I should say.
When you get into the second half of the tie ball game, you start
those linemen are out there just mauling people.
Bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle they go. Tatum.
The second touchdown for Tatum today. That's crazy. They pull him out to rest him, and then they pull out Bruce to rest him, and then Tatum gets a second touchdown.
And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score.
Yeah, it looks like running on them is going to be the play.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
They do a very good secondary in this. So.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 24, Purdy. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That was really good coverage.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Operating from the gun, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
Did he actually catch it? That's crazy.
He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers.
Oh, they're going to try and get us offside.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Yeah, they are blocking really good for me today.
Up to around the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Knox. Throw outside complete. And Shepard. Second catch for him.
Unfortunately, we're going to take those.
1st down.
We're going to have to take those.
Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle.
Crazy how they're playing.
You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Yeah, I thought he was going to break that for a second.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down. 104 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Let's go. Panthers. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground.
Dude, just crazy. You don't even get a defender in his face till about 8 yards.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Here we go, sack. 6, take up.
Operating from the gun. Knox.
He's having to throw these perfect passes. Let's go. In the Panthers salute. Against defenses like this, you're throwing it in space. You're not throwing it at your receiver.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles.
So you have to kind of know where your receiver's going and then throw where the space
and
is.
You've had your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is
that makes sense.
You feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
There we go.
And he returns this to the 22. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily.
So far, Scruggs, I haven't really seen him do a whole lot, but it looks like he hasn't had to do a whole lot.
Obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort.
Yeah, I'm liking Golston at strong safety. I'm really liking Golston at strong safety. I think it was a good move.
But what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here.
It's kind of taken
from the
Sims away from like making more, like being more of a playmaker a little bit. But I think he's
from the gun,
instead of making plays, he's
to the 33.
He's preventing a lot of plays, if that makes sense.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We need to stop.
Okay,
we need to stop.
I like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they will
Cruz is doing
right up the middle. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Is Purdy going to start running again?
Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith.
I keep thinking it's going to highlight another play, right?
Just shy of midfield.
Is Coop out? Coop ain't out, is he?
A Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
Should be.
Well,
You know what? If I did my stuff right, should be Shelby.
Aside for just a moment.
Yep, Shelby taking his place. Okay, that's fine. We're good.
A quick throw completed by Purdy. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, so we're going to actually play. We're going to play more man-to-man. What we're going to do.
Purdy from the gun.
Come on, Sims. Come on, Sims.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
It's taking a while for this offense.
Let's see where he sits here. We don't want anybody hurt. See Mike. See the Mike linebacker here. Coop is high. Okay, we're gonna leave Shelby there.
Get going a little
Shelby in the game.
To start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Give to the fullback on the down.
Good job, Scruggs.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
All right, so we need to actually change this too. Let's see where we're at with this. Yeah. Contreras is going down Shelby.
2
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Purdy will set up to throw it here. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with
Trying to blitz an extra guy and play a little bit more man
we'll return with
defense.
more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So let's see, we're
Back
receivers
now
here.
here on
We're actually going to
EA
run our normal
Sports.
cover 3 bus match.
It's 49er football, but some
With
ground to
our
cover. They find
normal
themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final
Defensive
quarter.
line stunt.
Purdy down to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Hey, Golson's smacking fuckers around.
On the play.
Love it.
And that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Try to cut a bit more inside than that.
2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Whoosh.
And now
Thought I'd be able to squeak through there. All right, that's all right. We just need
to
to.
26.
And this is the
We got it.
because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he makes it all the way down to the 30.
Bobert's having a game, baby. Look at the defense, throw it to space.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a give up the middle. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
19 tight.
Back to throw. Knox.
Nice blitz.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice blitz.
This offense so far on 3rd down.
We need someone hitting 54. We need someone hitting 54. There we go. We got it. We got it. That's ours.
The 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
That Bosa covering him? Holy crap.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Yeah, Bosa like man-to-man on him. It's crazy. Good job, my boy.
Running through the middle.
Nice.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
See if you guys have more touchdowns than that. Probably receiving touchdowns.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Knox. And not enough on the throw that time.
Hey, they're playing tight defense. It's okay. It's
He's
okay. They're playing good
incomplete.
defense. They're not scoring touchdowns on offense, so I'm not that concerned.
And his kick is good. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
After this, we'll just bench him.
The Carolina kick team
That's what I was trying to avoid.
ready to go, and they kick this one away.
I think I got hurt last game, too.
And able to get this out to the 25. San Francisco's offense.
We're going to substitute him. We're absolutely substituting him right now. Is he actually injured? Let's see the medical. Oh, it just says will return soon. Okay, hopefully it's not like
To the field.
gone for a while.
It's tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Purdy. Open man, this is Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Sims,
they
come
work
on,
it
bud.
across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
They're going to throw short here. I'm playing over top right now.
Back to throw, Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Good play, Riddick.
That's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He just got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. On the gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
They may try something tricky here.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the
Nope,
drive.
I don't think so.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't.
We're going to go ahead and take... Priest drop, put in Livingston.
Work out.
Kind of finish up the game.
And that will force a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive...
Yeah, they're playing tough defense. They really are.
Huge disappointment.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Knox. Able to find the open man. That's complete. It is
beautiful.
Bounds, but not before
Beautiful.
the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's able to motor his way down
Good
to
job.
the 16-yard
Nice run,
line. Nice
run.
plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought out here at the 3-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player.
Of course, they need a timeout, so they're going to get someone hurt. They'll be out for a play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Guarantee he's back.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60, come 19, come 19. Go.
On 4th down, Knox.
There we go. There we go.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Purdy got his man complete over the middle. Brad Smith. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Down, Cruz. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so,
He's
bro.
going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Purdy looking to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football.
I think Sims still needs a couple of games at that new position. He's not playing bad, but he's just kind of one step behind where he needs to be.
Throwing here, Purdy. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Love Riddick.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Now Purdy. Try. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 34 yards.
We got this, we got this, we got this.
49er 1st down.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And it's complete right back in the hands
Riddick.
of Smith. And he gets
He's getting to the quarterback before Sims is getting there. Or to the ball carrier, I should say.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Not able to get a single yard there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here.
We need to get a fucking sack.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And he's got it. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Beautiful Sims. Beautiful Sims. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Faruqin, motherfucker. Let's fucking go.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like
love
they
it.
gotta force
Absolutely
the issue
fucking
here.
love
Maybe
it.
take some chances they wouldn't
He
have
needed to make a
earlier
play.
in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 6, ready?
And they'll keep waiting on the running game. Back to the ground. And a short gain there, so get it up only to about the 24. 3rd down and 6.
We'll squeeze in one more run.
3rd and 6.
19, 18.
this one right up the gut.
There we go.
And he'll be stopped short of the first
Get some
down
more
as they
carries.
rally to tackle him at about the 28. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Carolina, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get to stay home.
Yeah, that was actually a fun win. We had to kind of grind up, hang in there, and we had a little bit of offensive obstacle in the beginning, and we had to overcome it.
On the year. And
yeah,
they'll get a chance to redeem
Sims is coming into his own in that free
home
safety position.
next
Golston's
week.
fucking smashing it. So I even think
And for
Scruggs played
Charles
pretty good.
Davis
So
and our entire
let's
crew
go ahead and
here
check
at
the
EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon.
let's go ahead and check the stats. Hey, you know, Purdy had a good game. I wouldn't say he outplayed Knox, but against my defense, he played pretty good. There we go. Knox just had a solid game. Yeah. Priester ran all over him. There we go. Tatum, 2 carries, 2 touchdowns. Let's go, buddy. McMillan, good. He had a good game. We need to feed him the ball more. He's kind of, I don't know. He just kind of where he sits as a receiver on the outside. Sometimes he just gets, I wouldn't say forgotten about, but do a lot of the mesh routes, the inside routes, the stuff like that. He just kind of, I think Hovert gets a lot of the action, but Shepard needs to get more. We need to get him more in the fold as well. He's a playmaker. Priester had 3 catches, 38 yards, not bad. Let's see. Yep, Sims had 12 tackles. He was there. Contreras, Riddick, Cooper. How did Scruggs? He just 1 tackle. Jesus, man, come on, dude. I really want to start him, but I mean, Shelby comes in. Basically, he plays a quarter and has 6 tackles. Yeah, Shelby's good. Let's see. Not a ton of sacks, which is kind of which they did a good job. I think they were max protect a lot and stuff. Let's see, Sims, interception. Anyway, I'm tired, guys. I'm going to bed. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Battlefield 6. Stay on the channel. We're going to be uploading the shit out of that. Peace.